What I'm about to tell you is going to completely change how you think about the next iPhone. And honestly, by the end of this video, you might be angry. You might be excited. But one thing is certain, you will not look at your current iPhone the same way ever again. For 7 long years, we have been staring at that notch. Then came the dynamic island, and we accepted it. We told ourselves this is just how iPhones look now. But what if I told you that Apple has been hiding something massive from us? Something that finally leaked just days ago. And the technology behind it sounds like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. But here's where it gets controversial. When you actually see what Apple decided to do with this breakthrough, you might want to throw your phone at the wall. Because the design choice they made is making people absolutely furious right now. And I completely understand why. Let me explain everything from the beginning. So the iPhone 18 Pro is coming. And according to multiple supply chain sources, this phone is going to do something that Apple engineers have been trying to achieve for almost a decade. They're finally hiding Face ID completely under the display. No notch, no peel, no dynamic island interrupting your screen. Just pure, uninterrupted glass from edge to edge. Now you're probably thinking, okay, cool, but Android phones have done this for years. Why is this such a big deal? Here's what makes this different. And pay close attention because this is the part most people don't understand. Other companies that tried under-display Face ID had to make serious compromises. The facial recognition was slower, less secure. Sometimes it just didn't work in certain lighting. Apple refused to ship anything that wasn't perfect. That's why they waited. But now something changed, and this is where it gets really interesting. Apple has reportedly developed a completely new material. The internal code name is Microtransmittance glass. Now let me break down what this actually means because it's honestly incredible. Imagine a piece of glass that looks completely solid to your naked eye. You look at it, you see a normal screen. Beautiful display. Nothing unusual. But here's the trick. This glass has millions of microscopic holes that are invisible to humans, but completely transparent to infrared light. So when Face ID shoots those 30,000 infrared dots at your face, they pass right through the screen like it's not even there. Your eyes see a perfect display. The sensors see an open window. And Apple didn't stop there. They paired this new glass with advanced AI software that compensates for any light that gets blocked. The result? A 40% boost in sensor power. That single improvement is why the technology finally works. This is the moment Apple fans have been waiting for since 2017. But wait, before you get too excited, I need to tell you about the design they chose. And this is where everything falls apart for a lot of people. With Face ID now hidden under the screen, Apple had to make a decision. What do we do with the front camera? Because that tiny selfie camera still can't go under the display yet. The technology isn't ready. So what did Apple do? They put a single punch hole camera in the top left corner of the screen. Yes, you heard that right. Top left corner. Just like Samsung. Just like every mid-range Android phone from the last 5 years. And the internet is losing its mind right now. People are calling it lazy. People are calling it cheap. The most common complaint I'm seeing everywhere is that Apple just copied Android and called it innovation. 7 years of waiting, and this is what we get? The asymmetrical design is making people genuinely upset. When you're watching a video or playing a game, that hole is going to be sitting there in the corner, staring at you. It's off-center. It's distracting. And it looks nothing like the premium, symmetrical design Apple is known for. So why do they do this? Why would Apple choose something that looks so obviously Android? The answer is actually pretty simple, but kind of frustrating. Technical limitations. The under-display camera technology is at least one generation behind the under-display Face ID tech. They could hide the sensors, but not the camera. Not yet anyway. Apple had 2 choices. Keep the dynamic island for another year, or move forward with the corner punch hole. They chose the punch hole. Now here's something that might make you even more frustrated. This new technology is not coming to all iPhone 18 models. If you're planning to buy the standard iPhone 18 to save some money, I have bad news. The Microtransmittance glass is reportedly exclusive to the Pro models only. Regular iPhone 18 buyers are getting the same dynamic island design from last year. So you'll have to pay premium Pro prices if you want the new screen technology. There's no other option. But that's not even the craziest part of this leak. Apple is apparently doing something they haven't done in 15 years. They're splitting the launch dates. The iPhone 18 Pro and the rumored foldable iPhone with those incredible liquid metal hinges are targeting the usual September 2026 release window. But the standard iPhone 18 and the budget iPhone 18 are being pushed all the way back to spring 2027. 6 months later. Why would Apple do this? Why break a tradition they've maintained for over a decade? Because the new glass is causing absolute chaos in the factories. There's serious problems happening behind the scenes right now. Samsung and LG are the main display suppliers, and they're struggling with two major issues. First, color consistency. Those microscopic holes in the glass make it extremely difficult to maintain perfect color accuracy across the entire screen. Some panels look slightly different from others, and Apple's quality standards don't allow for even tiny variations. Second, drop resistance. When you add millions of tiny holes to glass, you're potentially making it weaker. The screens need to survive drops and daily abuse. Finding the balance between optical performance and durability is proving incredibly difficult. Here's what makes this really tense. If the factories can't solve these problems in time, Apple has a backup plan, and you're not going to like it. Plan B is to completely abandon the under-display Face ID technology and just release the iPhone 18 Pro with a slightly smaller dynamic island. That's it. That's the fallback. So all of this excitement, all of this hype could lead to nothing more than a minor size reduction in the pill cutout. That would be devastating for Apple fans who have been waiting years for this moment. The pressure on the supply chain right now is immense. But let's say everything works out. Let's say they solve the manufacturing problems and the iPhone 18 Pro launches with full under-display Face ID. What happens next? Well, this opens up possibilities we've never had before. The dynamic island UI could evolve into something completely new. Imagine a floating notification window that you can drag anywhere on your screen. Developers could build entirely new app experiences that weren't possible with a fixed island position. And that's just the beginning. If this technology succeeds in the iPhone 18 Pro, the iPhone 19 is reportedly targeting under-display front camera technology. That means no camera hole at all. Pure, uninterrupted screen from top to bottom. We're looking at the roadmap to the perfect iPhone. The device Steve Jobs imagined when he first talked about a single slab of glass that does everything. The iPhone 20 could be the one that finally delivers that vision. But right now, we're crossroads. The iPhone 18 Pro might be the awkward middle step. The phone with amazing under-display sensor technology, but an ugly corner punch hole that reminds you of a $300 Android device. Is the trade-off worth it? That's what you have to decide. I want to know what you think about this corner punch hole design. Does it completely ruin the phone for you? Or are you willing to accept it as a necessary step toward the perfect display? Drop your opinion in the comments right now. Keep in mind, these are early-stage leaks. Things could change significantly before the actual launch. But based on what we know right now, this is the direction Apple is heading. Make sure you're subscribed because the next wave of leaks is coming soon and you don't want to miss what's next. Hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when new information drops. And if you want to see the latest leak about Apple's foldable iPhone and those incredible liquid metal hinges everyone is talking about, click the video appearing on your screen right now. I'll see you in the next one.